Welcome back to another video. Yes, I know it's been a hot minute. So you guys, we are actually here in PA. It is after Thanksgiving and we are kind of doing a few errands before we actually make our way back to North Carolina. So, my honey.
Hey.
Oh, you are just pouring out there.
Good.
So today is errand day, clean up. We got to get rid of trash, checking on a few properties, and then we make our way back to North Carolina tomorrow, which I'm excited. And I'm ready to get back there because
I think everybody's excited.
Yeah. It is so weird because the last time when we left NC to come back to PA, we were all excited to come back to PA.
Yeah.
Because we needed that, like,
we
needed that space.
I mean, we were there for a month.
Yeah.
Month and a half.
Like 4 weeks straight.
Yeah. Well, it was really a month and a half because we came home for a weekend, but we went right back.
Oh yeah, we came home just for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like a month and a half.
Yeah, that's true. It was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And you could tell, like, the boys were like, they were stressed out. I could see it in their faces. They were like arguing a lot. So I was like, all right, we need space. So it felt good to come home. We had Thanksgiving, which was amazing. We had the best time.
And now we're heading back to NC, like Sonny was saying.
Yes, so we're going back to NC.
We got to finish building the tiny house.
I know it's been a while, you guys. So I know you guys are probably like, what the heck is going on?
With the tiny house.
Right. I mean, honestly, guys, the last thing that you saw, the last video that we posted of the tiny house is literally what it looks like today.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing new. I mean, we stopped the tiny house because, first of all, the township had a few, like, things that they wanted us to do. And we're like, okay, so we're going to have to shift our plans a little bit of our building process. So that's one. And then we also had to wait for septic confirmation. Like, could we get the septic tank? How many should we get? Like, we just had to wait for everything. Like plumbing. So actually, before we came back home, like back here to PA, we actually had our septic tank placed.
You see, we came down here to get rid of this dang on frost, and it had followed us down here. Sonya, pack the bags. We're going to Florida.
Also, well, you really talked to the plumber that day as well, and we got confirmation that we can get like a holding tank back there
for the tiny house. And it will be legal and permanent, so we can do that. Because I was debating on which way we should go as far as septic, because the septic tank is all the way out in the front of the property.
Yeah, like where the house is
for the house septic tank, and then we may have to do another one for the office when we build the office. Right. Cobwebs on me. Just picking the door up. We have an old door that I'm going to take down North Carolina and put on the
tiny house.
Tiny house. We try to make sure this tiny house is not overly expensive. Like all the materials that we had already. Yeah. But what was we talking about? I'm sorry. Squirrel.
Right. Sidetrack.
Right.
What were we talking about? The plumber?
Oh, the plumber. Yeah. So he was just like, you guys can get the holding tank back there, and you'll be good to go. And it's not like a big house, so we don't need to do nothing crazy. Like the main house septic tank is huge.
Yeah, I think it's. Oh my god. Yeah. Actually, I thought it would be bigger, but
it'll be bigger. I thought it would be the old school plastic ones, but it's not that. No, it's a concrete one. Yeah,
looks kind of crazy.
New technology, they were saying. I forget what they called it, but either way, it's still, we got to get pumped out every 5 years. Regardless.
Maintenance.
So,
that's awesome though.
But we got that done. We got that taken care of. That was a major bill. So we got all the major things done, like all the water, electric, and septic, sewer. That all the basic stuff is done. Now we're hoping that we can break ground in January sometime.
Right. That
for the
is
big
the
house.
Hope. And a plus on that is that Dupree has been kind of working in the background with a contractor who's actually well known in the area, and we got really good feedback from other people who worked with them. So we are just waiting for like pricing and estimates and just some more information from him so we can figure out like what our next steps are and really what we're going to be paying for this house. So
hopefully it's not expensive.
I know. 7 hours is a very long day, and this is why we always are up by like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to hit the road, because it's a long day. So anyway, we're here. Now we do need to dump our black tanks. We did not dump our tanks before we left, which we usually do. We usually go to like a local campground and just dump everything. But we had requested a local company to come and just pump us out while we were away for Thanksgiving break. But they didn't get around to it, which is cool because we called last minute anyway, so not a problem. And now Dupree is going to hook us up, take us over to the septic tank, which is not far. It's just kind of like in the front of our property. And we're just going to go ahead and dump our tanks. And then we'll just do that again before we leave, for our Christmas break. So should be interesting. This is our first time using our septic tank. Dupree is he seems very comfortable and feels like he knows what he's doing. So wish us luck. So yesterday we had to dump our tanks, which was definitely an experience. What would you say?
We dump our tanks often because we camp a lot. And I never had that experience where I felt like, okay, this is nasty. My stomach does not do good with anything smells. Really smells. I can't do smells. But if I see it, I'm really done.
Yeah, your stomach does not do good.
I just don't do good with that type of stuff.
So anyway, tanks are clean. We're settled. We did a grocery run today. We did a few errands. We were out like all day while the kids were in school.
Yeah.
Now
we have our first guest.
Yes, our first official guest.
One of my good friends, also one of the guys that we work with, Brandon and Bree. They're coming in. They're going to help us do the tiny house.
Yes, they're spending the next 7 days here.
A whole week with us
in their RV.
Totally excited about this.
Yes.
I think I'm more excited than them.
We're like, where are they?
See, for one, I'm a big kid and Sonia knows this. So anytime that I can get company over, I'm like all about it. Because, Sonia and I, we have a great relationship, but it's only so much we can talk to each other about everything. Because we're together every day.
Literally, when you're in a camper, you're like attached to the hip.
Right. So, my best friend is right here, but one of my closest friends is coming, so I'm excited about that too.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Him, his wife, and his young boy.
Yep.
And they're gonna, like Sonia said, gonna be staying with us for a week, build a tiny house up.
Yeah.
At least get it more framed than what we have it already.
We found out that, Brandon and Bree wanted to come down and hang out and help with the tiny house.
Yeah.
And just see what this area was about. So we were like, okay, why not?
Come on down.
So this is exciting. Our first official guest here on our property. Like, that is so cool. We're so excited.
Yeah. And Sonia is like, Sonia was like, I don't know how this is gonna be. Are they gonna be comfortable? I'm like, yo, we're men. And I know he's bringing his wife inside.
I know.
But we're men and we like being out in the woods. I'm like, yo, we could do this. You know what I mean?
I know, because they're newer to the RV world. So I'm like, are they going to be comfortable for a whole week in the RV with their 5-year-old? Right. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm hoping it goes well.
I'm hoping so too.
Yeah. Anyway, we have like an hour left until Brandon and Bree pull in. So we're just going to go on those side-by-side ATVs and just have some fun.
Here goes Sonia coming up the driveway. The neighbor just put in for us. We gotta make it soft. I make it a little harder because it's soft right now. As long as she don't hit me.
Well, dusty. Oh God! I need like a helmet or a glasses or something.
You want my glasses?
Yeah. All right, guys. We're waiting for Brandon and Bree to pull in, but Dupree's trying to get a fire going, so at least we have some heat this evening while we're out here chilling. They should be coming up this driveway any minute. But for now, I have dinner on, doing some beef tips. I'm going to do beef tips, smothered like beef tips in like gravy over white rice, which is like, this minute rice is like our go-to when we're in the camper. So it's just like so good. So beef tips are on. I also picked up a little mini tree today, which is so cute. So I just felt like I needed something while we're down here, because not having anything Christmassy around us when like we're already on the countdown to Christmas is not what I want to do. So, all right, Dupree went to the corner to get them. They're here, just so exciting. say? I'll get you every time.
You can't sneak up on me.
Give me the insight, babe. They out here working, you guys.
All right, so the first time Sonya and I, we laid it down. You know, we did our thing.
Yes, I would say.
But now we got Brandon here, and Brandon like, yo, take the whole shit down.
Take everything down.
Take it all down. Let's just start from the fresh. So we're gonna start over. Everything over. We didn't put Sonya and I. We didn't put a beam down the center, which we kind of need to. We did center it up. We did have a support in the center, but it ain't the whole way through.
Okay.
So we're gonna put a support beam down the center, so it doesn't buckle when we walk in there.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna build it up. We're actually going to shorten it up too, because right now it's 16 inches. We're gonna do 15 and a half.
Oh, really?
I mean 16 feet. We're gonna do 15 and a half.
Oh.
So we can have a little bit of overhang on the both sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the walls were 12 feet. We're
Yeah.
gonna do 10s and then 9 and a half.
Wow.
In the back.
Okay.
So it was 12 in the front and then 10 in the back with a big slope. So now we're gonna do 10 in the front and 9 and a half in the back with smaller slope.
Wow.
The 12 is good, but it's just too much.
It's too big.
Too tall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Supposed to be a tiny house.
It's supposed to be a tiny house. And even still, it's still not tiny.
I know.
So
we need a space. We need a space.
We do need a space.
And we got to think eventually this will be like for our family and friends that come down to visit.
Right.
So they have a place to stay. So, you know, at least a family of 4 or maybe even more could squeeze up in here and hang out. So lots of work to do. But
we're getting there.
I know you guys got this.
Without a doubt. I mean, we did this in a couple hours.
Yeah.
So we should be able to bang this out, hopefully, within the next couple of days, and then we can play for the rest of the time we're here.
I know. Let's see. Hopefully. So, of course, the guys have been working. Yesterday, they worked all day to actually take everything apart and start from square one. That way, we know for sure everything is done properly and just kind of like a refresh. So, that's all they did yesterday, was just take everything apart, literally. So we're kind of starting at square one today. It's crazy, right? The progress.
Yeah. And now we're wrapped up.
Literally. The house is wrapped. Roof is covered. It's just crazy.
It's really crazy. So we did it like this because, you know, obviously we're not going to finish right this weekend. But we're going back to PA for a little bit. And then we wanted to keep it kind of dry because we took it apart last time. This is the floor from last time. It got waterlogged. So we didn't want to do that again.
Yeah. This is actually a piece of it right here, ain't? Yeah, so
this is material going down the drain.
I know.
Money down the drain.
Yeah.
You know? But we'll keep some of the material. Like, it's drying out, so we'll keep some of the material and we'll use it for future projects that we have here on the property.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty coming.
Yeah.
But today, guys, we do need to do some site cleanup because it's been a busy week, as you can see. So today we just want to do a good cleanup, and it's actually our last day here, as well as Brandon and Breeze, and they're heading out tomorrow as well. So we kind of want to hang out with them later and do something fun with the family. So right now it's cleanup time.
Clean up.
All right, let's do it. Everything is pretty cleaned up. Like, this is the front of the house here. Everything's pretty clean, organized. We picked up a bunch of nails, and the side of the house is clear. And this is the back of the house, all cleared out. But what were you thinking for the holding tank, though?
The holding tank would be like right here.
Right here. Yeah, because the bathroom's right here in this corner. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta dig down probably like 2 or 3 feet.
Place it in there. Okay. Seeing it literally come to life, little by little, you guys, little by little.
And this is only the first place in the woods. We're gonna do another place in the woods too.
Yes, I know. We have like so many things going on in our brain, like what we want, right? Because we want our home. Of course, that's coming, but you know, we got this tiny house, which is like the main guest house, right? Yeah. But then, you know, we talked about an A-frame in the woods.
Yeah, the A-frame's gonna be crazy.
The A-frame's gonna be so cool. Yeah. All right, signing of the names.
Yeah, this is right here.
I guess it's not a wall. It's not a basket for a small house.
No, you guys have a great space. You didn't put your name separate.
No, I didn't. Cause
you know, one of the houses that we did previously, you did this too.
Yeah, I do this in all the houses. Yeah. Right. Just like yeah. I know. I know we gotta go though. So.
You gotta go. Yeah. All right, you guys. Since it is our official last day, oh, we're here. Look at that. We are venturing out, heading to south of the border. We're gonna check this place out. I think they have like reptile land. I think they have like a bunch of shops. Of course, it's like a big tourist attraction. So we're just gonna go check it out, see what we can get into, and just enjoy our official last day here with them. Oh, I'm sure. Probably have to.
They use it not only to taste, but to smell.
Babe, you think you can wrangle the python? You think you wrangle that every day?
Yo, and do my green shot thing here.
You already saw it, Tay?
Oh, wow.
Just got done with the Reptile Lagoon, which actually was pretty cool. And Dupree said no shopping, no goods at all. Well, Dupree and Brandon said no shopping, but Bree got something and I got something too, so.
And I got something.
Look, everything's lit up now. Everything looks open. Steakhouse is open and running.
It smells good now too. They said they opened at 5 o'clock though, that's why.
Oh, dinner time. Yeah. South of the border.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's cool.
Yeah, this is so pretty at night. Just like that, we are out, you guys. Brandon and Bree are cleaning up. Hi, guys. All right, you guys, we made it back to PA safely, and thank God. Even though it's freezing. It's freezing. It's in the 30s. It's raining, which doesn't help. What's crazy though is when we're in North Carolina, like we always complain like, dang, it's cold. Why is it only in the 50s? Wow. And then we come up here in PA and we're like, ugh, it's really cold.
Cold.
We just gotta stop complaining in general.
Freezing rain.
Yeah. But anyway, we I think we're really happy where we left off with the tiny house. I know there's still a lot of work to be done, which that'll continue into the new year. But I felt really good leaving it where it was, like wrapped up. It's secure, good from the elements, and should be good till we get back.
Yeah.
So we should be good to go.
Should be good to go.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm very grateful for Brandon and Bree. You guys came out, and Brandon, you did your thing. Bree, I know you were there helping too, so I love that. And hopefully when you guys come back, you know, maybe we'll actually have the tiny house will be done, the actual main house will be done, and we can maybe enjoy our time a little bit more instead of working. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out. But that's it for this vlog, guys. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and we will see you guys next time.